Good evening. It's 6 p.m. on a pleasant summer's evening, and I am parked on the slightly grotty back street beside a derelict factory in Staffordshire's self-proclaimed garden town, Biddulph. Again, I'm here for the first time because it is my mission to visit the 1,000 largest settlements in the United Kingdom, and on my list, this is number 904, episode 4 of Forgotten Towns.
Biddulph, Staffordshire, population 18,198, rank number 577.
The primary monument in central Biddulph is the balance wheel of the old pit shaft, proclaiming why this town was here in the first place. But beyond the superficial evidence of decline common in the former coal mining towns of the North Midlands, this place appears a pleasant enough settlement if devoid of standout evidence of anything to excite the interests of the casual tourist. A lazy internet search, meanwhile, suggests that the only son of Biddulph known to this visitor is former Northampton, England cricketer Rob Bailey, and that the most exciting developments of recent years have been the opening of Wetherspoon's Public House in 2001 and the construction of a new Sainsbury's store 10 years later. However, there's a cohesion and solidity here that suggests a worthwhile town centre and some residual sense of community, however modest. Sadly, my need of an onward drive precludes a pint in the former, so today's visit will be strictly limited to sightseeing. Okay, I found it. First evidence of a garden in this Staffordshire's garden town. It's Biddulph's Millennium Garden. It's probably about 10 yards by 10 yards, and it's next to the wall of the multi-storey car park. But there is a plaque here saying, "Days make years. Dispone tempus dies." If that ain't classy, I don't know what is. So, we're 4 episodes in, and the questions have been flying from all angles. From quite an acute angle, people have asked me why I'm wasting my time on such frippery in the face of global economic and climatic meltdown. I just tell them to stop being so po-faced and try and lighten up. From a more obtuse angle, it has been asked where my list of 1,000 towns has come from and how the figures can be trusted. I say it's from thegeographist.com, and that it has to be trustworthy due to the succinct primacy of their web address. And somewhere in between, let's call it a right angle, comes the question of how you can take my word for it that I really visited the previous 900 settlements before the podcast began. And the answer to that? Well, you'll just have to. I did not waste my time in places such as Nuneaton and Diss collecting petty souvenirs of my travels. I just went there. Trust me. So, as we prepare to return to on-the-spot reportage from the streets of central Biddulph, where our correspondent appears to be engaged in light-hearted badinage with the natives, we can reflect that in spite of the town's proximity to the Cheshire border, no one has thus far seen fit to try and claim it is in any other county than Staffordshire. For this small mercy, at least, we can be truly thankful. And maybe, just maybe, pointless tinkering with local administration is not quite as ubiquitous as previous episodes may have suggested. And on that bombshell, it's back to me. After evading a group of youths on scooters, I made my way rapidly to Sainsbury's car park, down a bunting-festooned side street. I think my time in Biddulph is coming to a close. Checking out.